Hey guys, it is Cassie with Yes, I Bought It, and it is prime time. You know why? Because it is Prime Day. Woo! We have been waiting for it and salivating, and it is finally here. And I decided to come on to talk about the different items that are out there on Prime Day, just in case you want to stop by and see what is out there. What does Cassie recommend? Because that is what Yes, I Bought It is all about. Yes, I bought it. I am your trusted source in finding anything that is beauty and fashion and wellness related, and just making sure that you are getting the best of the best of the best. And so, without further ado, we are going to get to my brand spotlight. And my brand spotlight for the evening is goPure. So goPure, they are out here in these beauty streets doing well. They even have been featured as a part of the Beauty Awards for 2024 for their tightening neck cream, which you will get to see that in action, and so will I, because it is my first time using that one, but I have used a couple of their other products and I actually find them to be really good. So without further ado, I actually left my face a little bit clear, meaning no foundation, because I will be doing a moisturizer application for you to see. All right, so I'm actually going to go ahead and start off with that first. By the way, before I go into that, I just want to encourage you that if you will give me a like, you're also welcome. When you drop into the chat, just say, hey, I want to know that you're there. I want to make sure that I greet you. And of course, if you have any questions, you go ahead and drop them in there. You like what you see, just give me a like. And also, I invite you to follow me here on Amazon Live, so that anytime I drop something, anytime I'm on, you like what you see, you like what I'm doing, you can follow me here and you can see everything that's going on with me. Also, storefront is Yes, I Bought It. I encourage you also to go there. You can find these products there on my storefront, along with anything else out there that might be interesting to you. The last thing I want to give is, when I say deal alert, that means that there is a deal right now. You can jump right into the carousel and you can click into that product, learn anything that you need about it, and also yank up that deal. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to be sharing, that is the anti-wrinkle cream. All right, this is the anti-wrinkle moisturizer, if we want to be more specific. Okay, and the ingredients that it has it's a peptide blend of about 4%, the 4.2% glycolic acid, and one of my favorites that my skin really likes. First favorite being hyaluronic acid, but this one, it just mentions the niacinamide. My skin really likes that niacinamide for moisture, and also just to help with any fine lines that I am experiencing or just want to help to keep down. Okay, so this one, these little cases here, this is what they look like first in their cases. These cases also come with little insider tips about how to make the application. Now, I am going to give a little bit of a disclaimer. I don't use this one as much because of the glycolic acid, and please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that and saying that like 10 times fast, because my skin is sensitive to it, and so I cannot really use it like that. However, I did try this one because it has a mix, and I can do it like about once or twice. So for myself, because of my skin, it is just sensitive to it. But what I have found for my research of seeing with folks who have a bit of acne, they typically recommend that you can use glycolic acid. Those that are more of an oily skin or acne prone, that is an ingredient that they recommend for your skin. My skin more so is combination. All right, so it's combination sensitive. right? And combination sensitive is like some parts are oily, some parts are dry, but I lean actually more towards the drier side. But because I get the occasional pimple, that puts me in the bracket of that combination skin. And it's just more so sensitive anyway, too. So that is my skin type, just to give a little bit of an idea. And if you happen to be experiencing some of that with your skin, you know. So the insider tips that they have about this particular cream is that you can do like a little bit extra over your lip area if you want to target that, just to help with any lines that you may be experiencing or crow's feet that you may be experiencing. They also say that you can mix like a small amount into your foundation to help to give more of that glow in your coverage. So if you're one that like that glowy skin look, then you can add a little bit of this to help you to get a glow. All right. And we're going to see that the glow on its own with it. All right. And then you can also put it on the hands. So we'll do a little bit of that as well. And then, of course, I just recommend that you do some SPF. Now, this isn't filled with SPF. So I'm going to show you how it looks and comes in, and look at how yummy that is. I love the consistency of this, the texture. I fell in love with it. Now, I have a little bit more than what I like on my face. So remember, they said they can put it on a hand. So I'm putting a little bit on the hand. I'm actually going to just do it right here. Look at that. Look at that. I absolutely just love the glow, the sheer, the smoothness that I get with putting this on. And in addition to that, it does not leave a residue. It isn't sticky. I just absolutely love it. And when it goes on, it has just like a nice coolness. It reminds me, I feel like I'm in a spa when I put it on. I actually feel like my skin is just getting a quality treatment. It feels buttery smooth and soft. So I'm going to come in. I'm just putting some on the right cheek here and rubbing it in. And a little actually goes a long way. You know, I had like a little bit of extra, just kind of like pulling it out to give you guys the experience of seeing what it looks like. But it feels just buttery smooth going on. I like it going on to the face. And then just looking at it afterwards, if you say, okay, Cassie, how do you get that glow? This is how I get that glow, with using products like this. All right. Using products just like this. So this is, again, the Glyco-Peptide Anti-Wrinkle Moisturizer by goPure. For those that are coming in, that is what I am using right now. You can find this right in the carousel, okay, for your Prime Day pleasure, okay. So this is what it looks like, again, for somebody just coming in, or also for someone who will be watching this live later. Again, if you like it, I appreciate if you give me one of those hearts. It'll make me smile. All right. And that would be great. So now we are moving on to something new for me. All right. We are trying this on together, and that is and you will see the Beauty Awards 2024. This is a award-winning Tighten and Lift Neck Cream. Okay, people see within their first jar, they have reported that they have seen results. All right, for helping to keep the neck tight and firm, or for some who are already experiencing changes with their neck, it helps to improve that. So they are very proud of having something that they have seen results and work. So I am just excited to dive into this. If you're just coming in, I'm saying hi. I would love for you to just drop in chat and say hello back. All right, just so I can acknowledge that you are here. what I am going to say too is deal alert. Deal alert. This is the perfect time that if you want to give this a try, Prime Day, Prime Night is actually the best time to give this a try because they're going to give you a deal, okay? And you can follow right in the carousel if you want to go and check this out. But we are going to see it first. I'm going to sample this first. I've been looking forward to trying this out, but I have confidence in it because we just experienced using the moisturizer, and look how hydrated my face looks, and it looks the way that it feels, really hydrated. So we're going to see if the same thing is going to come about with the neck cream. All right. And let's take a look too at, again, same little thing where it talks about the insider tips. Okay. So their insider tips for the Tighten and Lift Neck Cream, they recommend that you stay consistent. All right. And I agree with that with any beauty care that or skin care routine that you're taking, or any routine that you're taking in your life, to stay consistent, because consistency is how you're going to yield the best results. And I think that's just about in anything that you're doing, especially something that you're trying new, and then in order to get the best results, you want to maintain. All right. So I agree with that statement, staying consistent, and I appreciate that encouragement that they give. All right. So staying consistent is what's going to lead, they say, that can lead to the best results over time. So also they can encourage where if you really want to see what's going on, that you take like a before and after photo. So you can say, hey, this is where I'm starting. And then when you go back and you take a look, in case you're like, is it really doing something? You can go back and take a look at that and say, oh my gosh, and have that wow factor. Okay. So, they recommend that you use it twice a day. So those are 3 simple things that they are recommending. And now I am going to show you what it looks like. So that is what the consistency looks like. And let's see. It's a little bit more, it feels like it's a bit more whipped to me. It's just more of a whipped feeling. All right. So now I'm going to just kind of take it off a little bit and start with this and go with the circular motion up the left side of the neck. All right. So just seeing how it feels. It feels nice, smooth, and creamy. Nice, smooth, and creamy. And I'm just going to continue to just go upwards with it, going over to the right here. Okay. And they do have, I would say, somewhat of like an earthy, woody smell to it in both of these products. So they both smell the same for the most part, but they feel nice and smooth. Okay, I'm just going up the neck, and then I'm going to do the derelict area, just a little smidgen. So a little goes a long way. And look at that. Look at that glow. Look at that glow that it gives. I'm just going to come in so you can see the glow and feel the glow. All right. So it gives a nice glow, brings out my skin tone, such a nice texture, and just velvety smooth. I'm really, really happy with this, and I am really looking forward to doing my 14-day challenge. If you want to see that challenge and you want to really get into that, I encourage you to follow me on my social media so that you can get a little bit more into that. Yes, I bought it on Instagram at yes.i.bought.it on TikTok, and it is Cassie Thorpe YIBI on YouTube. Okay. that is where you can find me to get more in-depth like challenges and things like that, so that you can see over amount of days how this works, because I'm excited to see, because this is so velvety smooth that I totally have to do it for the day and the night. I welcome whoever is here watching me. Hi, welcome to Yes, I Brought It. This is live prime time, and I am doing a try on and a brand spotlight for goPure, where you can find all of these items right here in the carousel, right here on Amazon, right here on Prime Day, and they have deals. I already shouted out the deal alert for the Tighten and Lift Neck Cream. There we go. So you can see it. I went over the consistency. This line will be there. So if you are catching up later on and you're checking out, hey, what did Cassie do? It's going to be right there for you. I'd appreciate if you give me a like. And if you're new and dropping by, I encourage you to follow me so that you can see everything that I'm doing and be a part of all things Cassie and get that quality exposure to great products. Okay, so I'm moving on to the last thing that is a part of the live, and that is the Sculpt Tone Arm Cream. I actually have like a couple of these, and I want to actually go to the one that I already have opened. All right, and as promised, like I went through some of the insider tips for the other ones, I'm going to do it for this one too. I got it because just to help with toning up these arms. So as I am lifting weights, and just to share a little bit of my journey, I did lose a significant amount of pounds. And as we go through the process of losing the significant amount of pounds, we also want to make sure that we're doing what we can to manage our skin so that we don't get like saggy skin or, you know, loose skin or whatnot. So I do have a little bit of looseness, and, you know, I'm tightening this up with weights, but also with trying this out with the Sculpt Tone Arm Cream from goPure. I want to try that out, and then I'm just taking a look, because guess what? It's a deal alert. So jumping in there, seeing what that deal is. This is the best time to try this out, guys. Best time to try this out, because you're getting a deal to check it out. I have confidence in goPure products. I love the way that they feel. I love how they make my skin glow afterwards, and you're witnessing that. All right, you're seeing that beautiful glow to my face, the beautiful glow that the neck cream has done. Nice moisturization, hydration, quality product, and this arm cream is of no exception. Now we can take a look at that, coming back so that you can see it. This is a little bit thick, okay, so but there we go. Gonna do that. All right, it's just a little bit of a thickness. I'm gonna go over here so that you can see that. Now I'm gonna put it around on the arm, just putting it because this is my target area. Underneath the tricep here is my target area. All right, and it just has this nice, all of the creams have this nice soothing feeling to them. It feels so soothing. It really feels like it's treating and getting into your skin immediately. I'm going to also put some on my bicep as well, just to get that. Okay. And also it just says for the best results, they do recommend that you exfoliate your skin on a weekly basis. And I think that's just like a skin tip in general. If you want to know what exfoliation is, those that's like new to skincare or wanting to up your skincare game, and you can even be doing this even if you're like me, which is I'm a part of the 40 plus gang. All right, 40 and up club, and it's all good because I'm still fabulous. Okay, you want to know how I'm doing it? Watch stuff like this. All right. But if you happen to still be getting new, you've had like some concerns or whatnot, it's a good idea to follow someone like myself who's going to give you different tips about ingredients, what best to use, what to look for, and just some recommendations to help you along. Now, if you're already a pro, you know, we might can like discuss some stuff back and forth. Either way, you're welcome here. All right. So what is exfoliating? Exfoliating helps you to remove any dead skin and any dead skin cells, helping your skin to be smooth out and renewed, and then also give you that deep cleansing, helping you to have the best quality skincare as possible, right? That's what exfoliating is. And so that's why they gave that tip, all right? And then also the other tip that they give is that you can add this while you're on damp skin, after you get out of the shower, to add additional hydration. Now, for me, myself, I prefer to just do it while I'm dry. I've done where I've added before on my skin right after a shower while it's wet, and it just, for me, I feel like my skin responds better when it's like dried some or just dry, and then I get that hydration. All right. So guess what, guys? Oh my goodness. We are at the end of this live, but if you stick around, I'm going to be right back because I am getting ready to go into my next live, bringing you some hot products. All right. But I'm hoping that you enjoyed these 3 amazing products from goPure. You can find them right here on Amazon. And that, once again, is the anti-wrinkle moisturizer. There we go. I'm trying to get that where we can see it. And then the award-winning tightening and firming neck cream. All right, come in a little bit more so you can see that one. There we go. And then last but not least, the Sculpt Tone Arm Care. So I encourage you to go check these out. Everything is right here in the carousel. The deal alert has been announced, so you can go check for yourself and yank that deal. So, Cassie, yes, I bought it. I appreciate a like if you are here, or basically if you come back and watch this video later, it'll be here for you. Definitely go ahead and check this out. I will be returning really soon, so you can look and check me out. The next thing is I'm going to take you on a ride, and it is going to be fun. Until then, I will see you later.